All right, we just left Yarmouth. We dropped off almost a full boatload, and now we are heading back out. We had a little issue last time where we had about 80 pots, more than we could really handle. Too much pots in the water, too many pots on board. So I did get rid of 80 pots. I sold those. I didn't know that when you return the pots, you only get a 50% return. So if you buy a pot for $1,000, you get 500 back. So I lost about 40 grand on that, but we did get 335 grand for our catch. And I sold the old boat too that we used to have. I think we got like 250 grand for that. Also on the last stream / episode of this, I mentioned that the boat was a $250,000 setup. This boat is actually over a $2 million setup. I don't know why I said $250,000. The boat alone was like 1.2 mil, and then it has all the bells and whistles attached, all the gear and rigging and everything for lobster fishing. So, you know, we're looking at closer to $2 million on this one here. Yeah, right now our dilemma here is that all of our pots are ready to go, right? We just dropped these last time. You guys were watching me drop these, but we had to like kind of offload some gear just to be able to pick up what was remaining here. A couple of the pots did okay. One of the sets, I say pots too, I mean a 10 pot string. One of them had nothing in it. It was low population. It had just a blank, 10 blanks. So we hauled in about 35,000 pounds, sold that, but now we have to come back and get all these. So these are all, by the time we get over here, it's going to be about 24-hour soak, which is almost not good anymore. The blue color is what we want. The green color up here, all these I put a day ago. So like, I'm not sure if we'll even have time to get these pots here, these strings here. We might just end up losing what's in it, because right now getting up here to get these few, I just kind of test pots up here. I kind of saw some good numbers up here. Oh, let me see if, making sure we're not driving into another boat or something. Those numbers up here, I just saw good numbers, so I put some pots up here and tried to see if we could maybe snag some stragglers, but more or less they've been moving in the southerly direction down here. They're kind of moving towards the south. We started catching these lobsters kind of right up in this little kind of channel. We were right kind of in this area here, and we just kept laying string after string after string, kind of following the school of them down here. But a lot of these like ones up here, a lot of smalls, a lot of high numbers, but there are a lot of smaller lobsters. So taking the risk to go up to get those other strings while they're in prime time. Well, they're kind of over when it starts going green again on those. Some of the, you might start losing when it starts going into orange and red. It starts getting bad. You might not get anything at all. But yeah, we're gonna go out here and try and just snag all these pots that we have right here. This whole kind of U string here. On this front line here, since like the numbers are good back here on some of the area back here we were fishing, these stupid boats are kind of right up on top of my gear here too. I was kind of getting pissed about that, especially this guy here is like sitting right on top of my gear. I was like trying to haul around him kind of thing. But a lot of the bigger keepers are down here in the front, kind of leading the pack. So I was trying to get up. So like what my theory is here, it's probably more profitable for us just to focus on trying to get these up when it's right now they're prime time. These ones up here are kind of past prime, and they're kind of maybe a bunch of smalls up here. So I don't want to focus too much on here. These ones down here we just dropped. We're looking at a 6.5 hour soak on those. What's up, unknown Kansas boy? How you doing? Yeah, he said fishing is tight, son. What's up, bro? Yeah, I figure I get some fishing going today, and then later on tonight we'll be back on Farm Sim doing that. All right, what are our numbers right here? Because as soon as we get to like into this, see how we're like on the lighter blue side, we're in like maybe a 50 meter, 150 feet deep range here. As soon as we get about where this boat is, cross this line here, we start getting into like the 600 feet deep range. And a lot of that color is where a lot of the lobsters have been sitting. Kind of seeing our radar down here that we're kind of hitting that. kind of that drop off, and the first thing you see is a lobster down here on the bottom. Been messing with your PC. You're over it for today. I was messing with mine too. For some reason, I can't. If I take a screenshot of whatever on my screen, for some reason it's not letting me. My screenshot folder is like it wasn't there, so I figured out how to make a new screenshot folder and did all that. But even though I take a screenshot, a screen capture of whatever's on my window, I was doing like Shift Window S or window print screen or any of the other options they have to do that, but it wasn't saving my screenshots anywhere. I couldn't figure out where they were being saved. All right, so we're pretty close to our gear. Our gear's just right here. I think we're going to start with these, right? We got 23 hour, 46 minutes, 20 hours. So yeah, our 30 right here is our first number. We're just going to go all the way up and get as far as we can, and hopefully we can get a lot of these in. But at the same time, if we're not, that means they're full. Which also is kind of, there's a lot of pots here that kind of got laid out. I shouldn't do as many in a row. I should only do as many, I guess on this string right here, it'd be a good test, right? So as many pots, as many strings as we could pick up is the max that we should do in one rotation, I'll call it. You know, one, got to have enough distance in between to be able to be able, oops, I keep pushing that, to be able to haul your gear and take it in, right? So for example, if we could do, say we could do this chunk here for full, we have to take it in, we come back, this bit right here might be past time, so we got to figure out how many, so like, got to have like enough time to go into town and come back before the next string is ready to go. The next string of strings type of thing. OT's okay. Kind of stayed home today because my shoulder and stuff was acting up pretty bad this morning. It was okay last night when I went to bed. Like all day yesterday, I was acting up, but I must have slept weird on it. But I'm feeling a little bit better now. But it kind of sucks. Oh, I went the wrong way here. Wrong pots. You kind of see our gear out there a little ways out. Just kind of sucks that I missed work again. I'm trying to get that money, you know. You don't know anything about that at all? Yeah, me either. That's why I was trying to figure out what's going on there. I could take like screenshots in like Farm Sim, and I could take screenshots when I'm playing like American Truck Sim, like in the game, and I could go into the game file, go in through that, find the screenshot of the game in the game file, like always, you know. But for some reason, the Fishing the North Atlantic, I can't find that. If I go to my games on my computer, Fishing the North Atlantic is not, that file's not in my games, which I think is kind of weird. But American Truck Sim and all my Farm Sim stuff's in there. Oh, before we do this, let me go ahead and just kill the engine real quick because my crew is still resting. All right, let's get this crew out here. I just kind of put this little screen down here. All right, so I always have her cooking. That's her best attribute is cooking for the guys. It's just, it's not trying to be sexist or anything, but the woman is, she's the better cook out of the group, and that's kind of her strongest. Look at, we'll go here. Her strongest, like out of all her attributes right here, her cooking is all the way maxed out. You know, so I wasn't always maxed out, but I've had her cooking too, so now it's all the way maxed out. So she's our cook. And then I usually put these guys on sorting. This guy and this guy sorting the crabs, and this my main guy, Mikhail here. I always have, oh, not baiting, not gonna bait, he's gonna haul the pots. But I want him setting 10 pots right now. You need to update ATS, but you're dreading it? Oh, why is that? All right, let's go ahead and close this. We're ready to haul now, so I'll go ahead and get our boys busy. Oh, where's our, oh, dang it. Am I gonna miss the pot? Maybe not. I couldn't see it all of a sudden. Am I close enough to it? Nope, totally missed. I almost never miss a string. On my old boat I used to, but on this boat I almost never miss a string. Which that kind of sucks. It kind of puts us back in time a little bit. Because the time goes pretty fast in this game. It's actually going to start getting dark here pretty soon. It's the game being sexist. Hey, yeah, it's not me. As I say, it's gonna get dark. Now it's gonna start getting dark on us, so we'll go ahead and turn all our lights on. All right, here we go. Got a little bit more waves too than we normally do on this Lobster Fest so far. And we're seeing some good numbers down here. And this is like front of the line. This should be some bad man pajamas in here right now. So as I get this string started, I'm just gonna go ahead and flip us back around, get us aligned on this run here. Yeah, that's how many pots that I still had left over after selling 80 that we had on deck. I wish we could fit more than 200 on board. I wish I could hold all my pots. I think now we have 400 total. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill the engine right here, and we'll just be ready for the next string as soon as the boys are done. Yeah, but this game, I've been having fun with this game. It's pretty dope. So I just wanted to share more of it with you guys. We're gonna get pretty good response, like viewership returning. People appreciate you guys watching on the replay. There'll be more of it if you guys are enjoying it. Make sure you guys are dropping comments down below and stuff like that. Let me know how you feel about it. Let's go ahead and jump out here. We're gonna go out here and see what's going on with the boys. Actually, let me go around this way. That way we can just see the lobsters going in. So far, they're looking freaking massive. The fact that he has a pot up here hanging with lobster in it. This pot is still sitting here, and this tote is full, like getting full pretty fast. That's a good sign. See, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That's just money, cha-ching, 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 when that's going like that. But look at fat, they're about to switch a tote here really soon. When they're switching through totes that quick, that's a good sign. You can tell there's a bunch of big ones in there. I'm actually gonna go around and see if I can't help these guys haul. Actually, I'm not throwing just a bunch of keepers back or a bunch of smalls back. It's pretty fun. All right, pot's coming up. We got this one keeper. That's a big fat one. Yeah, you can't see the eyes. You know it's full. Big keeper. That's a little one. That's a big fat keeper. New pot coming up, boom. Look at that little tiny guy. You go back in there and get big. Another keeper. So throwaway one. We go through pots pretty quick when we're all three of us are sorting. Bunch of smalls though. It's not always a good sign. All right, let me get back up in here so I could get ready to. I think he's about ready for another pot here. Another string, I mean. You haven't updated in quite a while, then the mods will be messed up. It's always a headache. Oh yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I would just like leave it alone, you know? All right, we got full speed here. Let's go ahead and snag this next string. All right, we got it. I'm gonna go ahead and just cruise up here just a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and kill the engines. It's funny, being in this view in the cab is like the most like immersive, you know. It feels nice being in the cab driving the boat, especially on this is a baddie of a boat. Like if you guys haven't got a chance to see this boat yet, like we got all the stuff, we got all the bells and whistles. We started with like one of the crappiest little lobster boats, but we have this whole area which doesn't get utilized enough in my opinion for stuff. If this was a real boat, there'd be gear hanging all over the place and all sorts of stuff, but we got full on bait. Yeah, everything's good to go. We got a bunch of pots that aren't even in the water. We have so many pots that are in the water. Yeah, the boat's it's a badass boat. Oh, how much should we do on that last string? I didn't even see. Catch 4,000. That's not awesome. But oops, 10 strings of that and would have a full boat. You know what I mean? That's 10% of the boat. But see the fact that, see, watch when this one goes. The fact that he has this pot hanging in the air while they're still sorting. That's a good sign. That means there's a lot of crabs. A lot of crabs. Watch too much Deadliest Catch. Too many lobster. You dig it? Heck yeah. Alright, so like this pot isn't sitting up here for too long because now it's already switching again. Maybe on this, like, I'm seeing good numbers down there. Our soak time though is going a little bit past prime time. I think 20-hour soak is like, I've seen some of the best numbers on like a 20-hour soak. But right now these guys now are 1 day. Oh, do I have 22 hours there? 21 hours. But I don't want these to sit longer. We're just gonna keep plugging away. I think if the more of these we could actually get, like if we have like, let's see, you could do, let's see, that'd be 2, 3, no, we have 1, that's our second, so this would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we could do all these run right here and then try to get all that back in, come back out and try to get all these again, I think we'll be doing pretty good. It just sucks when the pots sit out there for too long because you start losing your big keepers will get away. Yeah, it's starting to get dark. Sun is still out, it's way up, but as soon as it starts to kind of get dark in the game, it gets dark. So this stream will be kind of at nighttime, but I want to share it with you guys. I want to share the experience of being out here on the Atlantic Ocean fishing for lobster, you know? This is how you do it. All right, looks like he's on the last one there. We go ahead and I think we can start grabbing the pot now. All right, we got a little, I guess we're not too far. Kind of zoomed in here on the screen a bit, I think. You see the numbers down there? These numbers are good. A lot of lobsters below us right now. But that last catch was only 2,500. I don't know why I go around. Sometimes my door is like right there. I can just come right out. All right, see how we're looking here. What kind of lobsters we got? That's a keeper. See how we went through that pot so fast? Not a good sign. We are starting to get a little later in the season, so maybe numbers are going down a little bit, but we have so much gear, it doesn't really matter. It's just like trying to keep up with all the gear. That's the hard part. Because we do have a lot going on timing-wise and stuff, so like, see, that was one small little one there on this string. This string is not a good string. Nighttime fishing? Heck yeah. You can just tell there's not that many crawling around in that pot, which sucks. I'm just going to jump back up in the boat here because we're going to want to move forward here really soon. So it looks like we could probably get through more of these strings, unless there's just some banger pot, like banger strings. I also don't know the best distance between each string of pots either. So that's something. Oh, they're already ready for me. Oh no, they're just finishing up that last one. So let's go ahead and grab this next one here. Nighttime fishing's fine. Like in the game, when you're playing the game, it's not even a thing to fish at night. It's all good, you know. It's funny too, because a lot of times you're watching like Deadliest Catch. A lot of fishing they do is at nighttime. Just because the daylight's not. You don't have a lot of daylight. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out like the magic number of like distance. You can't be within 100 meters of your other gear, so you have to have that separation at least. But it's like, if we're double that, do we get more numbers in our pots? Because sometimes you have to, because all the lobster will go to that one area, and then like the other pots that are around it don't really have a lot in it. So speaking of updates too, FS25 just had a patch update today. I'm actually running it in the background right now. It's probably done. But yeah, new patch 1.4. So hopefully they fix some more stuff. So tonight, yeah, we'll be back on there. I was considering we might not do Homestead tonight. We might do, like the Oregon Pioneer, we might do either the farm, the tree farm, or I might even run, no, I'll probably maybe run the farm. We'll see. Oh no, we'll see. I've been really having a lot of fun doing the homesteading thing on the Oregon Pioneering series. So who knows? We might be back on there. But we've been needing to get back on the farm and do some work over there. There's a lot of tree farming to do left. All right, let's just see how they're looking down here. Totes are looking pretty full. Going through gear pretty quick though, which isn't always a good sign. But if we get like at least 3,000 pounds out of this string, I'd be okay with that. I really want us to get some gear down. Like after we get these hauled, we only have to take them in to unload our boat. Look at, they're already done with that one. We only got 2,500. I said 3 grand, so you know that's not the worst, but at the same time, it's far from the best. Like I've had some that were hitting, you know, 10, 11,000 for a string, just to put it in like perspective of how much. I'm hoping that we're at least going to be hitting like 4, 5, 6,000 per string, averaging like 5,000 would be sweet. Like I said, we are kind of getting closer to towards not the end of the season, but let's see, it's April 16th now. Fishing types, the lobster season. Yeah, so the best caught from November 1st to May 31st. I think 31st is the end, so we still have like a month left, I guess. Looks pretty when the sun starts going down though, huh? Look at that. Looks awesome. You said, oh, that would be nice. What, the working on the farm or what? What would be sweet is doing this for a living. But I know it gets nasty out there, you know, out here in the Atlantic or even in the like, Pacific Ocean. Like in the Bering Sea, like being on the water in the elements is crazy work. But if it was like this, with this weather and all set up like this would be a freaking dream job. Especially if you're the owner of the boat. Yeah, nice scenery, yeah, for sure. Like why the game is cool to me too, because it is like that. It is a really pretty game. Oh yeah, it's nice to be at 10 or 11,000. Agreed. That'd be super nice. But at the same time, well, if we had that much, we have so much gear in the water. If we had that, we would be picking up 4 strings and have to turn back around. So we would end up losing a lot of fish. I'll call them the lobsters. We'd be losing so many if they were high numbers like that. So I'm not sure. Maybe right now, since I have so much gear in the water, maybe my numbers are lower because I have so much gear in the water. You know, there's only so many lobsters down there, but at the same time, look how many are down here in my sonar. I see all of them down there. So like, it's not like they're not there. They're definitely there. It's just getting that right timing. Like these right now are in the blue still, so we're still good. But you know, we're looking over a day soak. That's like 4 or 5 hours. Like these right down here right now, 22-hour soak. That's probably pretty good. But I bet some of these, I'm hoping, will be some of the best ones. They're right on the front line. And then our next strings, I think we're gonna have to come down and move our gear back down here. But see how these up here are now turning orange? They're a day and 6 hours. They're you know, 30-hour soak on those. They're kind of probably losing numbers now. But I'm not. We'll pick up that gear when we have a chance after all the blue ones are done, and then we'll have to just go back up and pick up the gear. If we get nothing, we get nothing. If we get something, we get something. But I want this gear to be able to set down in some strings down here. The last one there. This is where it gets a little bit. Only thing at nighttime is like finding your gear. But if you can look on your GPS there. You can kind of see them. I also have the really nice buoys too that have like the beacons. So I do know that there are gears right in front of me here, and I can see it out there as well. Especially at nighttime, you can see them pretty good because they're all lit. Cost extra to have the beacons on the buoys and the nice buoys and stuff, but well worth it because you can find your gear pretty good. When I first started this season, the weather was actually kind of choppier, and I had a smaller boat. It was actually kind of hard to see my gear because I had like the buoys weren't that good, and yeah, the buoys weren't that good, and my boat sucked. It's like hard to maneuver around in the waves and stuff. Sure, that would not be tight, son. It would be good because you could stuff the boat. We're still trying to stuff the boat and get them in, but it just sucks that we would lose a lot too. But that means we're just crushing, right? If we're tossing them back or losing them, that just means we're stuffing the boat every time. We'll go ahead and shut down right here, and we'll just kind of float right here by these. I'd even have to back off just a bit. There we go. All right, sun's going down. I wish she was actually animating cooking. I hope, like, so this game came out in 2020. I'm hoping that pretty soon that this game will, I'm hoping this game will have a new game. You know, the maker. I don't even know who makes this game. I gotta find out. I'm still pretty new to this game, but it's dope though. As like a sim game, I'm loving it. Another game I started playing back in the day that I kind of want to get back into as well is Fishing Planet or Fishing World. Is that what it's called? Fishing Planet? I don't know, but I started fishing on that game. That game's pretty fun. Just a lot of fishing for fish and stuff. I'm a fisherman in real life, so like fishing for stuff is fun. Toad's looking pretty good, but man, his numbers are I pulled one out of there. Like, come on now. Like, that's not a good one. Oh, that's a good one. But not even a big one. That's like barely good. And see, it's already empty. I got one okay out of there. That's a good one though. That's what we want, those fatty ones with those extra arm muscles on them. Extra claw muscles. Like that one, see how it has that right arm there looking a little bigger? The big ones will have even like their smaller legs looking... Okay, and then we're already done with that? That's not a good sign. 2,700 though, but still. Looks like we're picking up more gear here than I thought we were going to, which is fine, but we can only have a 200 pot limit. And right now we have 129 on board. So we can only do, let's see, this will get us up to about 140. I figure out what my actual numbers are because I sold 80 of them, but maybe I didn't have to sell 80 of them. So let's go ahead and kill that. And then sometimes if you turn off, let's see which one. Work lights, no. I want interior lights. Sometimes turning this off will help at night too, but I hate this flash in the window. But we only get that from like when the work lights are on. Like the top lights will kind of get a flicker. I guess it's not doing it now in this view, but in this view sometimes you'll get that. And if I turn off the, let's see, what would it be, these? Yeah, if I turn off those, it's dark, you know, but I don't get that. And I can still see out there. But it's like having them working in the dark is kind of silly, right? All right, let's get that pot was hanging there for a little bit. Let's see. And she's like in the dark too. Oh man, check this out though. We're at nighttime now, right? Like, let me zoom out and just look at like. See, I guess it's not that dark yet, but as soon as like it gets all the way dark, I can kind of see some of the sun still going down. But once it's like pitch black dark, you could like. They're still going, right? Okay. I'm gonna turn these lights back on for her real quick. She's just in the dark in here. Yeah, when you go out here like on deck, and you can like look off in the stars. The stars will start coming out even more and more because it start getting darker. You can also see the land way off over there too. You can kind of see the lights from the land way off over there. It's kind of cool. You played Fishing Planet but some past few updates sucked. Oh, okay. This string is gonna have some better numbers in it. I can feel it already. Just the way I can always kind of tell from watching them, because the pot's opening now and they're sorting it. Now he has one hanging, and so when he has one hanging and they're still sorting, that's a good thing. But now I think they're done with that one. So if we could hit like 3,000 on this one, it'd be pretty good. Right now our boat has 16,000 on board. They're still going? Nope, they're going, but they're about to be waiting on me here in a second. So this guy might already be ready to get these next ones going. 4,600 on that one. See, I told you they're taking a little bit longer sorting. Yeah, so 4,600. That's nice. So now we're at 21,000, almost half a load, which is good. That means we're picking up more of this gear than I thought we were going to, unless we start hitting some banger ones around the corner here. Because there's still, yeah, see all the numbers down here? We have plenty of lobster below us still. But I just want to be kind of in front of them on these next sets that we do. Yeah, now we have, let's shut that down. Now we have 140 pots on board. So we can only pick up, you know, another 5 strings after this one before we have to start setting gear. Unless we stuff the boat in the next 5, right? Unknown device, what's up, buddy? Fish on, he says. How you doing, my friend? Welcome. Let's do a little fishing stream in there today. This weekend too, I think we'll be doing like fishing in the day and then farm sim at night. It's just fun kind of doing both, getting both things going. I kind of have to keep them sort of separate, but I'm not going to start a new channel just to do the fishing thing. I know my channel is primarily farm sim, but hey, it's a simulation game. I think any simulation type of game should be okay, right? For what I do, it's still in the same kind of genre of games. That's why I want to do like Out of War, and I also want to do I want to try Fishing Planet again. I might get back into it and see if I'm enjoying it enough to stream it for you guys, and then maybe we'll do that one too. I know that game's kind of been out for a little bit, but it's fun. That's a fun. I like fishing, so it's like I used to have this. I think it was on Xbox 360. It was that Bass Pro Shops game, and it even had like the actual like fishing, like actual controller that had like the reel and thing on it, and like you could feel like the tension, almost like a force feedback type of thing. That was pretty fun. Eventually, like after a year or so of playing the game, it actually lasted a while. The controller finally wore out, so you just use like a regular controller. But having the thing where you actually can, like, you have to make the movement of casting. You have to get the right. You hold the trigger down, and zzz, fling the thing out. That game was actually pretty fun. But I just really I was enjoying the Fishing Planet because there's so many locations and so many types of fishing on there, and there's a lot of real gear on there too. That game is pretty tight. You messed around on Out of War today? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I still haven't got it yet. I will in the near future. All right, so we just got only $2,000 for that one. That wasn't even that good of a haul there. I'm hoping we stuff the boat before we stuff the boat with lobster before we stuff the boat with pots. Yeah. Where's that? See, it starts getting dark out here. You can't see nothing. You just gotta rely on your GPS, and I see them out there now. They're facing a little different way. Oh, where are they at? I can't see them now. Oh, now I do. Just like right over there, I can kind of see them. See if I can flip this around here. That is that one, yeah. Kind of getting us turned a little bit. There, I can see them. They're right out here in front of us. You can kind of see them out there flashing. And then we'll just go ahead and kill the engines. And we'll just sit here for this next string. Mix it up so you don't get burnt out. I watch all types of gaming streams, from racing to Tarkov. I saw that Tarkov, that's a pretty intense game. I don't know, on Farm Sim, I don't really get burnout too much on Farm Sim. I've been doing Farm Sim forever. It's one of those games that I can just play and play and play. And me switching up games would be like, all right, I'm gonna throw on 22 and do like FTR locking, or I'm gonna throw on, put on the tree farm, do all that type of equipment, or I'm gonna go do pioneering, and so it's a totally different type of equipment. So it's like I can kind of switch it up between those, or I'm gonna go do some excavating or something like that. It's always like I can always kind of throw on some different stuff to not have the burnout. I used to have like burnout back in the day, but I've been doing this for almost 5 years now, so it's not really a thing anymore. Not like it used to be. I just enjoy making the game, like playing the game, and like especially with Farm Sim being new, it's just I could play Farm Sim for FS25 for 3 years before I started getting tired of it. You know what I mean? wait, ready for the FS28. I started streaming FS on 19, did that. I did hundreds of streams on there, and so many on 22, then so many on, I'll be doing so many on 25. That's some nice keepers here. Oh, that was a quick pot, though. Glad the only one I grabbed out of there was a nice one. This one's a little small still. That one's a big fatty. Look at that double arm. See the arm on both sides? Oh, yeah, that'll fill the boat, getting a bunch of those guys. Seriously, I can't put the lobster anywhere? Seriously? Hope I don't lose that one. We did get 4,500, but it sucks that they were done, and I wasn't done with the thing yet. Maybe that's dinner, right? We're keeping that one for dinner. Oh no, our stuff's gonna start turning green on us. We're gonna start losing some stuff here. It's like already past good time, So we probably will be losing a bunch on this next string. So I don't want to do too many on our next sets. We'll get some good time in between. It's kind of how you should do it. You should at least have time to rest. Because what you do is you go in here and you can like, push the right button. There's a clock on the wall. Almost every boat has a clock on the wall right here. And what you do is you hit that, you can anchor up and rest. You skip time. So if you are waiting between strings, if you just lay a string, you can wait, 18 hours or whatever, and then wake up and haul, type of thing. There you go. That's how you do it. That's what I do, so I don't get bored. I don't get burnt out on games. But then I only like streaming games if I feel comfortable enough to kind of teach them. This game is still new. I'm still learning, but I feel comfortable enough playing the game, and I understand fishing, and how you should kind of do it. So it's like, if I can't throw on like Tarkov or something and play that. Like I've never played that game, and also I don't know enough about that game to be able to even teach or show anything. You guys are getting through gear kind of quick here. It's not. Oh, I guess that was hanging for a sec, but the little one. Come on. Let me throw it back, right? See, they're already done, and you just now hauled that pot up. That's not a good sign. That's a good one, though. All right, that's not a good sign. Yeah, we might have to start getting some gear placed. See how they're turning green? It's not good. But these ones are now at 9 hours. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to go as far as we can here, and we'll probably end up, because let's see what we have now on board, 27,000 liters. We might get like maybe 3 for this. He's already done. They're already waiting on me. Come on, let's go. Only 2,100 on that one. Hey, Kane, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. How am I doing today? I'm okay. I was not feeling too good this morning, so I actually missed work, which kind of sucks. But I'm feeling better now. So my shoulder's been kind of bothering me, and beginning of the year, I have to get that looked at. Every once in a while, I have like a bad pinch in my shoulder blade, and it kind of just affects everything and kind of makes me useless at work. But I'm feeling better now. I just figure I'd do some early daytime fishing stream here. I figured the stream was going to be kind of quiet. I'm not too worried about it. The time I'm going right now is like not a normal time for me or any of my viewers. Everybody's busy doing their daytime thing, you know? But to be honest, I wanted to play the game and I wanted to share it with you guys, so here we are. Let's see, how many pots do we have on? Oh, it's, yeah, 173 on board now. We can still haul a few more strings, or at least 2 more after this one. Which is okay, because we could do this one, 2 more. And like, I really wanted to get down here and see what these were. We might still get some good numbers, but we are going to have to start setting gear too. Let's see. How we looking? There's pretty good numbers under us still. Hey, Whiskey Creek, how you doing, buddy? Sim racing on Assetto Corsa is your go-to game. You also hate it with a passion. Seems like a wheel and pedals I want to try playing that game. I just don't have that set up right now to actually really get into the sim racing, which I would love to do. That's why I don't play ATS. I don't have that set up like I wanted to. I know ATS is kind of played out from everybody, but it's still a tight game. It's really a really cool sim game still. It's really well done, and I like the graphics a lot. I like, you know, all the different maps and different add-ons and stuff they have. That was only a 1,600. But the way we're doing now, we might lose some numbers here, the way we're doing it, but that string that we had to lay out before, just to like make some room on board. So like this string here, all the red ones, I think by the time we finish out here, lay some stuff, take our haul in, go sell, come back, I think this string will be really prime time on the timing. We also, like, when we started, we were way up here, and I had the small boat too, so I had to like fill it up quick by myself and then haul it all the way up to Yarmouth here. But now we've been chasing these lobsters all the way down, kind of by the mouth of the Yarmouth kind of opening here. So luckily for us, the way we're facing now, our strings are kind of running. We're going like right towards the thing every time. We're almost like dropping them off, going right by the freaking sell point now. But it still takes time to get all that stuff going. Well, how you guys doing? Let's see it. We got 1 keeper out of that pot. At this point, we're just hauling. See, we got 1 keeper out of that. It's not good. It's not good, chat. It's gonna be low numbers here, but one lobster, it represents a lot more than 1 lobster. It represents like a amount of weight that we're getting out of each one. But so far, it's not good. This might be our worst string tonight yet. I better start scooting up now to this next one, because I'll be through these pretty quick. Yeah, that's just what sucks when you don't have the right timing. That's what I was saying, about 20 hours. About 20 hours is like right on, like what we're looking for. Oh, I should probably kill the engine, right? Because they're not even done. They're not even done hauling. Yeah, I might have to back up a little bit actually, because we're like right on top of our other gear. I don't want to get all their lines crossed because our other. Oh yeah, now we can go. We're going now. Now they're ready. My timing was almost perfect. Come on, get on. I feel like she goes a little slower when she got a little bit fuller belly. I'll go ahead and kill the engine. That pot doesn't look very full back there. Dang it. I almost want to go sell some more pots away because we have too many, I think, still. I tried to get a lot so we can have a lot in the water, but I think with the 10 stringers you still drop so many pots out that it doesn't make that much of a difference. I think this might be our last one that, yeah, we're about our limit there. Our limit's 200. I wish our limit was double on both sides. It would make the boat more balanced if we could stack pots up here. This area is not used for anything, so why not have gear there, right? If it was me and I was able to have a lot of pots, like if I was in real life owning a boat, I would try to stack it up pretty good, as long as it was safe, because like keeping it this high, it's not top heavy, and then having them all on this side too, it kind of balanced the boat out quite a bit. Just gonna scoot up here to this next string, get us all ready. That's a pretty good space between some of these. I'm trying to figure out the best like distance between, and it's actually good now. See, that pot was hanging there for a little bit. Maybe this string will be a little bit better. I'll shut that down. Like I said, this is on the front line of where the lobsters should be. Like, let's check our sonar again. Numbers are okay under us. We might be losing some here. We're at 32. It's the last one they got to sort. I guess since they did that last one, what we're going to do actually is flip around here, because we're about at our pot limit. I probably will sell some more. It sucks because I'll be losing some more money. But it's kind of the thing. We don't have anywhere to store our gear at the end of the season. So really, I have to sell enough pots to have a full boat of gear anyways. But what I kind of want to do is go out this way a little bit more. And I guess what I need to do is get these guys set up on, at least this guy set up on dropping some gear. This guy do some repair on the boat, not that we need it. And then this guy will be on bait. She's still cooking. Numbers aren't looking too hot here. We're going to drop down just a little bit. It's starting to rain on us too. Maybe that's a good sign. Come on, give us some rain luck. All right, so he's getting gear ready, and we're gonna probably start dropping some gear right here as soon as he's ready. Numbers aren't looking too hot right here, but I have a feeling as soon as we go kind of this way, I'm thinking that the lobsters are kind of moving down in this direction. I've been chasing them. I'm thinking that like right down here is going to be pretty good numbers. They're kind of moving down through here. So what we might do, I know some of these are getting low. What we might do is turn back around and try to hit some of these that are a little bit better time. Yeah, a lot of these, I'm not sure these numbers up here. I'm just going to get rid of these. We'll have to go get those strings. Maybe we'll be doing okay, but this string might be okay, but really the lobsters are kind of moving down in this range. Hopefully we already have some in our pots up here, you know. Hey, Spartan. How you doing, buddy? Can't stay tonight, but just wanted to drop by and say hey and have a great night. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'm doing farm sim later. I just want to do some fishing right now, so yeah, there's that. But I appreciate you, buddy. Oh, let's go ahead and set gear. Oh, that's what's going on. Now we got just one pot over there. That's not what I wanted. Come on, dude. Bait and set pots. I meant to have him prepare bait. All right, so he is ready. And of course, we can't set gear here because we have a one pot. That better be a banger pot, right? You can't set individual pots like that, but just doing it like this with the 10 stringers is the best. But now we're too close to that one pot, which kind of sucks. Yeah, have a good day to you, Spartan. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. All right, now we're good. All right, so that one's going. And then while he gets the next gear ready, I usually drop down to about a third power on the speed there. Starting to see a little bit better numbers down there. But what I have to do is jump out here. I actually have to grab this. Actually have to close this door. I left that open. To grab this and throw it back on the stack. Come on, let me move. Yeah, I couldn't get around that for some reason. That was weird. And I just want to throw that back on the stack there real quick. That way it's not sitting up there. All right, looks like he's about ready. I'm going to start speeding up here just a bit so we can drop this. All right, set it, baby. Let's go. Yeah, as soon as that last pot comes off and he starts, I usually drop back down speed. That way I can kind of have my distance in between. And we're not just sitting still waiting for the next go, you know? We have pretty good distance right now in between these and these right now. I'm thinking like right now, I bet these lobsters are all down in here. But we might have some good numbers when we come back up from here, because I think once we get these done, we'll fill the boat best we can, then we'll haul in. And I might, whatever pots we have on board, I might sell all those off, whatever we got on board. And that's a might. It all depends on what we got on board, what we can get off here. Look at numbers are starting to increase on the lobster down there. We'll probably start seeing some pretty baller numbers. We just got to get to them before it's too late, that's all. I wish you could have a couple of guys down here hauling. You can see the guy over here. I hate the animations too, by the way, but this guy over here is actually, that's a good animation of him cutting the bait. Not too bad there. But like, what's he doing? Is he doing like mime? Is he a mime? It looks like he's pretending to do his thing, you know? All right, so we're gonna start setting here in just a minute. Boom, we'll fire up the engines full blast and drop gear. Again, numbers are also increasing in the water. Gotta love it. All right, look at, there's that sky I was talking about. Look at the sky. So real quick, I'm just gonna drop back down to about a third power. I'm gonna switch in here. We're actually gonna go out on deck real quick and look at the sky at the nighttime. If I have all the lights off on the boat and I'm standing out here, the sky looks so awesome. Some nights it looks different too. Like more or less, it's like, it's only when it's clear out though, right? Because right now we got nice clear skies. It looks dope though. But weather's been, it's been fantastic. It's a little cold out here, but it's been pretty nice lobster fishing. But you know, our goal now is to get enough money to get whatever boat that we can afford. But like the boat I want to get is like $4 million bucks. kind of a lot of money. But we're... Oh, can I drop that already? Is he ready for me? Yeah, he is. So speed up. Boom, let's drop that. Yeah, look at that sky up there, huh? Isn't that pretty? Sheesh. Guess you can see some clouds up there, but it's like all stars, you know? It's crazy, right? All right, let's go ahead and drop speed. There's some okay numbers below us here, not too crazy hot, but we'll see once we start getting down here in this range where I kind of think they are. Then we'll see, right? Either way, I know they're moving down, and I want to be ahead of them. Also on this map too, this map is really big, so when we start doing like other fishing, which I don't even know what the next season is. There's other areas too, other docks that I haven't been to. I did come all the way up to this one up here, up at what's it called? Grand Marin Island. I came all the way up here, and that's where I actually found the boat. I looked up the best lobster boat, and they said that lobster boat was up there at that shipyard. So I went up there and bought that boat. I did make a couple runs up towards there. If you're new to the game and you're up into this upper area here where we started, we were way up here in kind of this channel little area here. When we started getting the lobsters, we're about right here on this little hook. We were right here in this area where we started getting lobsters. But running up here, running way up here, if you're here, running up here is closer than having to run all the way back down to Yarmouth. It doesn't seem like it. I guess it's almost about half and half, right? It's a pretty far trip though. Luckily, right now, since we started up here, it's kind of a far trip coming down. Luckily now we got the best boat and we're really close to home, so to speak. All right, looks like he's almost ready. A few more to go. Drop another one. All right, we're about to drop. Dropping that gear. Storage is getting up there a little bit. That's good. I thought we were gonna be full by now. And we'll probably be losing some of these pots already past time one day. In the green, it's okay. That's when they start kind of going away from you. Where it's like they turn orange like this. This is like, you know, almost 34 hours, so 34 hours, almost 35 hours soak on those. Way too long on the soak. They're probably empty or a bunch of small ones. It's kind of going a little faster. Let's kill the engine for a second, kind of catch up to him. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate all you guys watching on the replay as well. You guys are all awesome. I know it's kind of a little different from what I used to do, or what I usually do, but I'm enjoying the heck out of it. It's pretty fun. All right, he's almost ready to drop another one. Now on board, we have 138 pots. I might just get rid of like another 100, probably, right? Let's see how many we have. We have that one, right? So that one doesn't count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50 pots there. About to be 60 pots out. Maybe we'll do like 100 pots run here, and then we'll call it good. Drop that one. It's good stuff, bro. Well, I appreciate you, man. I really do. You're a good friend of the channel there, Kansas boy. Appreciate you, buddy. I'll go ahead and back that back down to 60 pots in the water. I'm having a blast playing this game, so it's like, might as well hang out and share it with you guys, right? maybe even find some new people coming to the channel, coming to like the farm sim side of stuff, just looking up fishing North Atlantic. And then this game's kind of old, but it's still tight, right? It's 4 years old now. But yeah, so far it's been pretty fun playing. That's why I'm hoping, like, maybe if I start doing this, then maybe they'll get another one coming out soon. Your honor, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you, buddy. Like, you haven't even, I don't even know when you started watching my channel. Like, I know you haven't been around for like super long, but ever since you've started following my channel, you've been here every time, bro. Oh, he's ready for me. Let's drop that. Wasn't paying attention. I didn't know he had the 10 going. Speed up. Just kind of yanks the pots off deck if you're going full speed. See our numbers underneath this too. I wasn't watching. Yeah, they're looking good. We're looking good there. Let's go ahead and slow back down. I know I keep like repeating myself. I just want to kind of explain to you guys what I'm doing, process of kind of how I'm doing it with, like, you know, speeding up at a certain speed and slowing down, because it's kind of like, I'm not a pro at this game. I just started playing it, and but I have spent enough time where I started with the shittiest boat and working my way all the way up. So the fact that I know how to go from boat to boat to boat and where to go and chase these lobsters, I could kind of show you the rhythm that I've kind of developed. But at the same time, I'm still learning. I still have too many pots in the water. We're losing lobsters. I have too much gear on board, you know, so I'm still learning the process as well. But like the method of how I'm dropping gear, I think I kind of got that figured out, of like spacing between. Still not sure if there's a magic number, like say like 200 meters between each one versus only 100 between each one. Maybe we get more stuffed pots if we do a farther spread, but so far running like this is the best I've found so far. Yeah, dropping it, speeding up. Yeah, the seas are definitely looking a little bit wavier the past day or so. Might have some weather coming our way pretty soon. Look at that view, right? Look at that, with the searchlights lighting up the water, and that. I hope you guys can see that as good as I can, because look at that freaking sky back there. It's so nice. It's really pretty. What I really need to find out, if anybody out there knows how to get rid of the HUD. Like, I want these screens gone. Can I close all my HUD off and just have the boat in the water? Because I would much prefer that. Because if you want to look at like sonar, you can easily go in here and like look through your different sonar to kind of see the different lobsters and stuff that are crawling around down there. You can see that pretty easy. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, at least a quick button to be able to just close my HUD. I think that'd be awesome. I thought I found one, but it doesn't work. Oh, he's ready for me. Go, go, go. All right, so how many strings was that now? 1, 2, let's see, 4, 22. We got 8 down. So we gotta hit a couple more here real quick, so we have 10 in a row, I think. Those two boats are like right on top of each other. I'm not sure what they're doing over there. Sometimes the AI boats act kind of funky in this game too. You'll see them like up on the rocks or like tip downside, like nose down, like they're sinking in the water and stuff like that. Yeah, I see some good numbers down here. Yeah, so we do have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this will actually be our last one we're doing now, right? 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be 10. After this one, we're going to flip around. We're going to try to fill the boat. We're going to get all these up out of here. Then we're going to turn back around and go to town. I'm not sure how many pots are in the water right now either. Actually, I could kind of look at that while he's doing his thing. Let's see, we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then these are all 10s up here as well. So that's 100 with those 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 200, right? Just there. With those 6, yeah. So we have 200. This will make 300 pots in the water, which is that's not bad at all. That's pretty manageable. So I think we'll sell a decent amount, I think, of pots. Those are 13-hour soak now on those. These are way past though, up here over a day. They're probably empties. But we'll have to go up there and grab that gear too, and we have a good chance. Go grab that gear so we can reset it down here when it actually matters. Right now on board though, you're still setting one more string. There's 100 on board right now. So we'll see how many we have versus how many are in the water, because there won't be that many. We just gotta sell like another 80 pots or something like that. Just kind of keep it proper instead of being over full, because I don't like being able to fill the deck before I fill the pot, fill the boat, you know? All right, so that makes 10 strings. Now we have to swing back around up on this guy here and start picking up what we can there. Might be some small numbers though. We might be able to pick up all that gear before heading back. But then we come back, these should be at a pretty good time to start picking up some. It's kind of on the tail end, so I'm hoping for good numbers, but once these are down, we can drop another string, hopefully swing back around to the drop off, and then come back around, picking up more, dropping off more. Never ends. All right, so before he starts that, get him out of here, go rest. Yeah, don't be doing more of those right now. Let's go ahead and throw everybody up here resting for now, even her. Just for a minute while we swing around. It's good to give him a break while we're trying to relocate before we start hauling more gear. Yeah, under us too. Look at those numbers under us right now. Those are pretty good. So yeah, even like here, we're seeing good numbers here. But they're probably trying to move down this direction. It's probably why the AI boats are down there too. They're trying to get ahead of me. This is a big boat here though. He's trying to get my stuff. Yeah, I'm hoping that we're going to get some good numbers here on this next stuff. Ooh, it's dark out here. Searchlight's on. You can see and stuff like when you're in cab driving. So you turn off those. We'll go here because everybody's kind of resting right now. But we can see. I can see the boat way out there in front of us. Pretty sure I just saw a boat. Yeah, I can see him way off. I can see him. But I can't see our... He's not even on my radar, but I can see him way out there. Like right where I'm pointing right now is a boat out there. Yeah, that's that boat I was talking about. You see he's right on top of our gear. So I was just talking about was that guy. I can see you out there, buddy. In the dark, I see you. Yeah, get off my pots. Probably why some of our numbers were low. They're coming by snagging some of our gear up. Might even stole our gear, right? All right, so we're coming up along. Yeah, he's like right in our stuff though. Come on, get out of here, boy. That's why you see them out there like on those fishing shows. They'd be out there trying to fight. It'd piss me off too. I'd be one of those guys trying to knock you off your boat on the dock. Get off my gear, buddy. Like he's coming right through our stuff. I think he's trawling though. I don't think he's lobster fishing. But still a trawler boat. Snag up all your strings, right? All right, let's go ahead and get our crew back out. So we're gonna have him hauling pots. She's cooking. These guys are both sorting. We'll just do that. Close this. Coming up on our string now, but look, he's right on us here. Look at, he's right. The dude I've been talking about the whole time is sitting here right on our freaking gear. Hello, surprise, dude. Did he probably even see us coming? I'll get out of here, boy. What you doing over here? Oh, what you doing over here? This is our stuff. We don't like you. We don't like you, buddy. Get out of here. And as you see, you can see what kind of boat he is too. This guy is a freaking lobster boat, just like ours. Oh, now he's trying to back off. Now, where are you going, dude? Where are you going? You ain't going nowhere. Oh, let's go pay him a little visit. Let's go see what they're doing. I didn't know my shift was off there. Let's go around him here. Let's go see what he's doing. What you doing there, boy? Oh, what you doing? Ain't going nowhere. This is our territory. You better get out of here, boy. Yeah, he's a boat just like ours. Like, get out of here. He said, ocean rules, time to kick some ace. I will be kicking some ace, all right. Get out of here, boy. Still sitting there. Anchored up or not, get out of our gear. It would be cool if this is like online. There's actually people like putting gear over each other, you know? That'd be something, right? It'd be kind of cool to have other fishermen. Like if you have like, say all of us are like, you know, we got our own boats and we're all out there fishing together on the same like team, you know, type of thing. I think that'd be fun. But I don't think this game has anything like that. That'd be cool for the next game. I want a fishing fleet, you know. I want us all to be out there fishing together. That'd be dope. These guys are already done with that freaking string. I guess, you know, I guess we were messing with that other guy there for a bit. You guys ready? Okay, good. That was good timing. But these pots are gonna have low numbers. Like, what? Let's see what that one was. Lobster numbers under us are really good though, but like I said, if they sit too long, if the pots sit too long, they'll start losing numbers, because it could have been really good at prime time, but then the big ones got out. So we'll just shut down right here for now. What did we get on that last string? Probably not a lot. Hey, 3,300. That's not that bad. What do we have in the boat now? 3,700. All right, so we can only fit. It only fit a little bit more lobsters here. Let's see, 3,700. This one will hopefully bring us to 40. So it's possible that two of these strings here, we might just be duds because we have to go back in now and start going. Sometimes what I would do, I'd pick up as much as I can. I turn back around and start dropping gear again. But since we just dropped 10 strings in a row here, that's enough gear. If we start dropping more now, we might have the same issue that we're kind of like overlapping too much onto the next set, you know? So I think we're just going to stick with 10 in a row, because there's also about that right up here too that we're kind of doing. I think 10 is probably a pretty solid number. Oh, why are those all? Okay, those are, I was like, why are those going that color? But they're almost going to want to start turning blue. So we just got to pretty much finish up what we can here and then start hauling back. And I'll sell pots too, but look, the fact that he's still hanging out, it wasn't sitting there too long though. So hopefully this one, it'd be nice if this string right here even just gets us full and we can turn around and go. Look at the numbers under us. The numbers are huge. Hey, Gary. What game is this? This is Lobster Simulator 25. No, I'm joking. This one is Fishing North Atlantic. Came out in 2020. Little game I've been playing. Yeah, welcome, Gary. I don't recognize the name there. Yeah, dude's poaching my pots. Man, I know it, dude. Oh, you thought it was FS25? Lobster Sim? No, I'll have FS25 going tonight. Right now, we're just playing this game, daytime stream, you know? But yeah, we're just trying to stuff the boat here. We'll probably be pretty full after this string. I'm hoping we can maybe get one more. Because the more pots we get out of the water, the less we lose. And right now, these are like, they're past time, 1 day, 4 hours. You should get about 20 hours. So when we go, we're going to turn back around. We just dropped all this gear off here just to make room on deck. Then we had to turn back around to get these. So after we get as much as we can here, we're going to turn back around, go drop off all the stuff, which could get us like, you know, $400,000 on this load here. And then we have to swing back around and drop off more gear and pick up more stuff as well. Depending on timing, it might be a good way. Drop off 100 pots and then turn back around and start hauling gear again, because that'll probably put enough time in between that string that we just did. So that was only 2,500 pounds. Brought us up to just under 40. Let's see if we can haul a couple more here and then we could go back in. You've only been watching for the last 4 months. You love the content. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, well, like only like the past month I've been getting really active again. I think my last stream before a month ago was in like June or something like that. I had such a busy summer, crazy year, but just like spent pretty much almost the month of July in LA working, and then yeah, back and forth. Also, next week I go back to LA. So next Wednesday, Thursday, no stream. I will be in California. I'm back on Thursday night. So Friday night, I'll probably do a stream. Most likely. And then Saturday, maybe I get a early daytime stream in. But there probably won't be a stream, not this Saturday, but next Saturday on the 21st, I believe it is. Because maybe not even a daytime stream. I have a lot of Christmas stuff to get done then, getting ready for the, you know, everything for the kids and stuff. And then at nighttime we have our work party, Steel Lab. The shop I work for is called Steel Lab, but it's our holiday Christmas party that we're doing. So I'll be busy and probably drunk. I probably shouldn't be streaming while I'm tipsy, right? Wouldn't be good for my personal brand here to be hammered while streaming. Doesn't sound like a bad time, but doesn't sound like a good idea either, I don't think. But no, Gary, I appreciate you being here. There'll be a lot more new, fresh content coming out now that I'm back into it again. I pretty much streamed every day, almost every day the past month. I think, what, 2 days ago, I was not feeling well. My shoulder again was affecting me, so I took that day off. But that was like I think I streamed three weeks in a row or something, 3 weeks straight every day. Sometimes 2 streams in 1 day. You know, I was doing a lot. That was usually on the weekends, though. Let's see what we're gonna get for this one. It should tell us here in just a sec. Come on. Okay, we got 2,700 on that one. So now we're at 42. Whatever we get here is what we're gonna get here. So I think, while I know it's not realistic, but while they're hauling this, I'm gonna turn around. We're gonna start hauling back in. It's definitely not realistic. You shouldn't be hauling full speed while they're hauling gear. But I want us to be able to get back to town as soon as we can. Let's see what time it is too. Right now it's 2:56 a.m. So by the time we haul in, Let's see, what are these at? 14 hours. By the time we get back to town, I could turn my boat here. I don't know why I wasn't turning. If we could haul back to town and then come back out, hopefully it'd be daylight by then, and hopefully, let's see what we need on those. I want like a 20-hour soak in one of these. 14, so we need 6 hours. So it's gonna be, it'll be 6 a.m. when we start hauling, and then light will come up pretty quick after that. Now you guys see this little boat right over here. Like, kind of hard to see right now, but that's one of the boats. That's the boat I just sold. I had that boat, but before that I had another little crappy boat. It's kind of hard to see. We'll go right by him. You kind of see the boat I used to have. I just sold it for $240,000, I believe I got for it. But this guy's also a lobster boat, so he's over here kind of poaching on my stuff. He's sitting right, like you can see a boat, and then both sides of his boat, I see my buoys. That means you're too close to my gear there, buddy. I like his orange boat, though. The orange looks dope. Make me want to change my boat to orange. Right now we're black, but the orange is popping, right? But still, he needs to get off our gear. All right, let's just haul. I'm gonna aim our nose of our boat towards, pretty much towards that lighthouse. You can see way out there, and we're just gonna go like that. And they're done now hauling that one. We got only 1,200 from that one, so it sat there for too long. We lost some stuff. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and put all of our people to bed, get them some rest. It is 3 in the morning. All these guys will be resting. Guys and gals will be resting. And we're hauling in now. I want to hit our buoys though. And we'll go ahead and shut down some lights. Oh, not that one, and that one. Oh, I want the searchlight on actually, so we can see. That way we can see a little bit of what we're doing. Oh, interior lights off. There, now we can see everybody's sleeping, but we're not. We're at the wheel, heading back to town. There's also autopilot. Like if I wanted to, I could turn on and off autopilot. And all I'd have to do is, like for example, right now, excuse me. Didn't mean to cough right in the mic there. We're gonna set our course to maybe not that close to that edge there, but we're gonna go, just for example, we're gonna go here, or we're gonna put this here like that, and then all you do is turn on autopilot. Make sure we're on max all the way up on that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, guy. And we'll put it all the way up on max speed. And then let's also go ahead and get rid of this guy here too. But now we are on cruise on autopilot. You see up here, if we wanted to lower our speed, we could drop it up and down here, or turn off on and off up here as well. So we can stop that, and we can also turn that back up. Make sure it's up at max. You see the knots down there kind of going up. We're climbing right now. When we start turning and start doing stuff, we'll start dropping speed. Also, our boat is pretty darn full right now, 43. We could have barely crammed any more in there. That pot being as small as it was is actually pretty good. Dang, it's so freaking dark. That's why I usually have the lights on. Oh, we should at least have our running lights on. I didn't mean to turn those off. Markers. I like those light up like that. And then we'll go ahead and turn our work lights back on, because it just lights up all the water in front of us and looks cooler for you guys probably. It's so dark when it's not like that. All right, yeah, autopilot. We're just going to cruise away for a bit. And sometimes I just kind of sit in the cab, but then you gotta start getting that flashing on there. So that's why I turn off the work lights sometimes, like this, and they won't have that flashing going on. It's just really, it's dark in here. Like, I guess like interior lights are fine, but if you're at nighttime and you're captaining a boat, you're driving a boat, or captaining is a boat, is that how you say it? if you're driving the boat at nighttime, you probably want the lights off on the inside. That way you can see out better, right? So that's why I usually run like that, because I can see boats if I'm in here and boats are kind of coming towards me. Also, they'll show up on my radar down there as well, or my GPS screen there, whatever you call that thing. And right now we're hauling right where I'm pointing is a lighthouse. You kind of see it over there flashing around every so often. We're hauling right for that right now. It's like the mouth of the Yarmouth Bay, I'll call it over there. We're calling it the Yarmouth Bay. Which this part's a little bit slower. I could, what I could do just to speed up time, since it is, you know, we are live streaming here. What I'm going to do is you go in here if you really want to do it. And like say we want to set a new course, we want to go here. Oh, not that one. I wish I could just like right click on it and get rid of that, but get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. But yeah, we'll want to come right up through here. Maybe not that far up actually. Sometimes boats will run right there and it'll mess up your path. So if you kind of come up here, and then we'll go. Actually, you know what I could do is I could just go Yarmouth, and then we could just fast travel right to there. I knew that. So that's what we're doing. We're just fast traveling right to Yarmouth. It's only a 41-minute drive. We're now at almost 4:20 in the morning. It's a nice time, 4:20. But yeah, we're here at Yarmouth, and we're gonna go ahead and dock up to here. We're gonna sell our catch. And we had 7 undersized lobsters. The crew's still learning how to identify the smalls versus the big ones. Let's see, our crew took about 36 grand. You know, they have a pretty good cut. Like my boy Mikhail, he's pretty well paid. I didn't never notice his last name is Wood. I like that. All about that wood, right? But he gets over 10 grand cut, you know. All my crew gets paid well. They all get paid really well. And since our port reputation's at plus 2.7 now, we have a bonus of 10,339 and 24 cents. So that will net us 361,661.32 if we sell it. And now our reputation went up. We are a handy fisher now because our reputation just got higher. The higher that goes, the better bonus you get. And that also now brings us up to almost $1 million. And something else, I was talking about loans last time. If I go in here to bank, we have no debt. We're debt free. All of our loans have been paid, which there was a lot. But if I want to borrow right now, I could do 730,000. So I could do this one, and maybe this one. I think I could do 2 or 3 loans. So right now I could borrow over $1 million, and we're almost $1 million there too. Which we will actually be $1 million because I want to go to the fish market, fishing gear. I actually want to sell pots, right? Right now we have 138 right now, so I think I'm going to sell 38. So we'll have just under $1 million, 999,277.72. So now on board, we only have 100 pots on board. We did lose some money on having the pots bought and sold, but we have almost $1 million in the bank. But if you guys want to see the boats I was looking at getting, which in different docks there's different boats as well. So before we actually buy a boat, I want to figure out what our next season is and where the best boat for us to buy will be, because that will just be our best stuff. So like maintenance, I always come through, make sure we have enough fuel. We'll do that. Our fuel now is full. Our boat is undamaged. I also have the crew kind of doing maintenance on it as well, kind of helps with that. And color change. Seeing that orange boat, I want it more orange than that though. I want it like maybe like that color there, orange, or maybe that color orange. I'll change the color, right? Free color change, no big deal. But now our boat, it's hard to see now, but once we're out there, you can see it's orange boat. You won a lumber load bet once? Oh, okay. So you have been around for a while. Sorry, I didn't recognize the name. Maybe you were just here in chat once or something? Twice now? But I appreciate that. So we'll go like upgrades. We have all the upgrades we need. Everything is full max. Pretty sure. Let me actually. It's not that. Let's go upgrades. I just want to make sure my engine is owned. Yeah, all the stuff that we have is all the best that we could get. Radar 3, autopilot's owned. Fishing quota. We could go a higher fishing quota, but our quota right now is 800,000, and I think we're about 250,000 taken in now, so we're not even halfway on our quota. Sonar is... Oh, we don't have the best sonar. Okay, well, I'm gonna buy that. Check out. I thought I had the best sonar. Now we have the best. I wonder why one time. But yeah, we have the best buoys. Searchlight is the best searchlight. And thrusters as well. We have thrusters as well. So our boat has all the stuff. I thought we had... So one time I was going by and it was saying my sonar wasn't good enough to read the ground because it's too deep. It's kind of weird. So that explains that. But also shipyard. These are the boats that we have. Right now we own the Knott's Guilty, 600 horsepowers. You know, Lobster holds 200 pots. Storage 44,000. It's a pretty good boat. It's like the best lobster boat in the game, I believe, for what it is, especially. But then available are like these other baddies here. So all this stuff is like not what we want to do. Well, I don't know. Let's see. This one is for harpooning, and this one is for also harpoon and deep line fishing. But I would like to get up into something like this, like the Dexter. Like this boat here is huge. Like look how big this boat is. This thing is a massive boat. And I think this one is for, let's see, what is it for? Trawling, bottom trawling. It's rigged. It's also rigged for fishing cod, pollock, haddock, and redfish. So if we're actually doing some fishing, this might be kind of fun to get a bigger boat like this. That way we can sit up here in the cab, have our crew hauling, you know, like all the big trawler stuff. We could have a big old boat. The capacity of that, just base capacity, is 88,000 pounds. But you could also up it to a lot more powerful than that. Like right now our engine power is 550. Our boat we have now has more horsepower than this big sucker. But the next one is also only $1.5 million more at 6.5 million. This one's also a crab boat. So if we can do crabbing, this could be a crab boat. So instead of doing lobsters, we can actually fill the deck up with crab pots and actually be doing some crabbing. I'm not sure where our next season is, but this is kind of a cool boat. The storage is 165,000 pounds, 800 horsepower, 90 crabs on board, or 90 pots on board, and it's for snow crab. But at the same time, like I said, other ports have better boats or different boats. So before all that's all said and done on our next buy of a boat, I want to figure out what a season is and where the best boat is for what we're going to do. You said true story you watch after the fact. Oh, I appreciate you watching after the fact. You know, you're one of my replay viewers. I appreciate that, Gary. All right, so let's get back here. Make sure we have, oh yeah, we got to go ahead and fishing gear, buy a bait. I always buy as much bait as we can while we're here. It's $5, so $500. That's bought, we'll return. And then we have fuel. Gears sold I wanted to sell. I have all that. We have everything we need for all the other stuff. Weather, what's our weather like? Windy, might have a little bit of snow, 48 degrees. It's not that bad. It's actually colder colder here in Portland than it is there. Yeah, we might get a little windy on a couple of these days here. 17-mile-an-hour wind. On that Monday, this might be a little bit of weather for us. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Crew is good. I think everything there is good. We'll go ahead and return. We'll back out, and we're going to go ahead and let's fire up the boat here. We'll turn on all the lights. Now let's just haul out of Yarmouth here, huh? Can't see a darn thing. And see what you're doing too. So if you got this going right here, right, we'll just go ahead and what you could do, because like if you're going to a port, you can just set it and boom, you end up there. But if you want to actually set a course, what you do is you just like, you know, plot your course down here. And what we're trying to get right now is out here. Our gear is just now starting to turn. 17 hour, 22 minute. So we'll also place one here. And all you do is hit this button here, and it makes time speed up. And now we're on the grounds. We're on the Lobster grounds, chat. So we're here. I'm not sure what that water sound is all about, but let's go ahead and get the crew up. We got some work to be done. She's gonna start cooking. Everybody's well rested, it looks like. Get our sorters out here. And then our guy hauling pots. Come on, crew, wake up, everybody. You guys got some rest. Braining straight. Huh? What? Oh yeah, look at our boat now. It's orange too. You guys like the orange boat? Oh yeah, it looks dope. The sun's coming up back there. That's the moon right now. But the moon's gonna go down right now. It is 6:20 a.m. Really soon we're gonna start getting some daylight. Let's see how much time. I think right now we're gonna go haul up. We're gonna go get this other gear. We're gonna go ahead and haul up here, and we're gonna get our other gear because we still have a bit of time. All the crew could just stay out here and get ready. Seagulls are being nice and loud right now. It's like when the seagulls are out, like they kind of tell you, in the daytime, you can kind of see that they're like around our gear. They're always like kind of around our stuff. Oh no, don't pick up that. Don't pick up that. Don't pick up that. Okay, good. Whew. I went right through the string and then we're in haul mode. No, I'm not trying to haul yet. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Let's see, what are our numbers looking like under here? Now that we have the better sonar. Go to that. I thought I had the best sonar. It's been working for us. We've been on the Lobster the whole time. Yeah, we did sell 43,813 pounds of lobster at Yarmouth, which is an awesome delivery. Almost a full boat. And I could be like dropping pots right now too, getting the gear out there. But I think we have enough room on board. Actually, what do we have? 99. We have 99 pots on board. Got 99 pots and the Lobster ain't one. Yeah, we have enough room to haul 10 strings worth. So we might. Let's see, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have all these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we might have to drop a few. We might have to drop a few to make enough room on deck still. Which hopefully, if it works out in our favor. Oh, look at this guy this dude is right on our freaking gear still, right? This guy just parked on top of our stuff. I don't care if you're fishing for trout over there. You know, get out of my zone. But yeah, so we might have enough time to pick these up and drop a few strings like down through here again. Oh yeah, we have those. Dang it. Darn it. So those are so past due. I think what I'll do is we'll pick these up, try to hustle back down here, get these, and then we'll drop gear here, and then we'll swing back around and pick these up. I think that's the plan. Because that's going to be... these will be quick to pick up too. Some of these might just be blanks up here. We might just might be nothing in here at all. So we'll see, which means we'll grab the gear and go through it pretty quick. Yeah, we're coming up on one here in just a bit. Yeah, you guys like the orange bow? I know it's nighttime, so once we're in the daytime, it's gonna be looking good. I left it black. It was blue at first. I changed it to black. We've been running the black boat for a long time, but that orange pops. I like orange. I like black a lot. Black's my favorite, black or gray, but orange, I like orange. Like my watch and stuff is orange. I have a few things like I work on my toolbox and stuff. It's like orange and black. Has a good contrast. So it's almost too much orange, but since it has the black on it too, it kind of, and like the white top, it kind of balances out okay. But let's go ahead and haul this gear. Maybe it's blank. Let's see if It might just say nothing in here, low population. Yep, no fish were caught, either waited too long or not enough, or not long enough. So that was a quick haul there. We're just gonna grab our gear. Possibly the same for all these up here. But now we have 109 pots on board. We got a boat way out there. Where's he at? I feel like I can see him, but it's not that boat. I'm not aiming that way. I can see something, unless that's just a star way off over there. All right, we'll see. Maybe we're getting the same numbers here. Like we already... Oh, they are hauling something, so it's not empty. That's a good sign. Like I said, I saw numbers up here, but if you wait too long, your numbers go away. Hey, Feldon, what's up? What's up? Welcome. Evening, obliterated Trout in chat. Say what's up, Trout. Alright, we're just gonna sit right here and kind of wait for our next gear. Yeah, how's Feldon doing today? Appreciate you stopping in on the earlier stream. We'll be doing an FS stream tonight, but I just wanted to get on here and do some lobster fishing. I just did the new patch too for FS 25. We'll see. I've been having a really fun time on the Homestead Pioneering series, but I might get on the farm tonight, but we'll see how it goes. I still wanted the farm, and I haven't been on there in like 4 streams or something, so I might be back on the tree farm tonight. If I do that, though, I might speed time up, so we're kind of further along in our process. More productions to do, and also more brick and mortar stuff going for our constructibles that we're going to do. Yeah, that window flashing sucks. Like, everything looks really good except for that flashing. And we're about to hit daytime, too. It's 7 in the morning now. So really soon, really soon, the sun's gonna come up. Oh, these guys are done. Let's go, let's go. Throttle up. That was only 1,200, but it could have been 0. It could have been 0-100. So taking 1,200s is fine. Let's grab this next string here. I like all the coffee cups too. That'd definitely be my style. I can't wait till this game comes out again, like a new game. No fish were caught on that one. We're gonna haul up and get this last one. Doing okay. Another day for medical stuff today, but I was on purpose and planned, unlike last week. Yeah, that's good. Well, planned is good. You hope things in the water world of OT. Oh, I think you meant how are things. Now things in the water world are doing awesome. Tell you what, it's good to have a boat when you're on a water world, right? You gotta have some paper. Some paper. You guys remember Water World? I know you do, Feldon. That's a good movie. No fish were caught in that one either. Kind of what I assumed. I thought that might happen just because we were waiting on those pots for way too long. But now we have to go down and get these ones, which are also been sitting here way too long. But they're not red yet. They're just in the yellow and still green on the little bar there. So we do have a chance. But you can see how these are starting to turn blue now. So we do have to hurry up, get these back. And yeah, the sun's coming up too right now. No, it's still the moon, but you can see that the sun's coming up over there, I think. Yeah, we have to get back down here and get our stuff before too late. But I'm thinking that those ones that we did, I think those strings that we did, these, yeah, this string here that we just ran, it's kind of on the tail end, but they were out there at good timing. There was good numbers on this whole string, even though this was a string that we had to drop because our deck was too full. we should have some pretty good numbers here, and we could hopefully haul back in, drop off again, and then, well, actually, it would be nice if we could haul these, turn back around. I guess we're going to drop gear. We have to get these. We're going to drop some gear in here, and then hopefully have enough room on deck to get all 10 strings of that, turn back around and go back in to sell. So we'll see. It's going to be a little process here. Let's see. I think we're about there. Or about 120. Let's go about 120. I watch the compass pretty often up there because that's kind of how I know, because like depending on how the seas are, the waves and the seas won't put you in a straight line. They'll move you around. So you always kind of have to keep an idea of you know, your way, which way you're facing. Because like if I just let it go, you guys will see that my compass moves and all that stuff. He says, yeah, having a boat when you're stuck out in a watery wasteland is usually a good idea. Totally. We still got other boats out here though, kind of on top of our gears. One boat is right off to the right of us there, which the right of us is called starboard. You guys know a good way to remember starboard or port? I learned a good way a long time ago. I'll never forget a starboard or port. You guys want to know a good one? I know a good one. You never forget ever again. Unless you guys already know, unless you guys are pro fishermen or fisherwomen. How many? We have 139 on board pots. Yeah, we gotta start dropping some gear pretty soon. We would have 140, but I dropped that. This one pot right here is only one pot. We would have 140 on board. You said, what up, G? All right, so the way you can always remember port or starboard is port is 4 letters, and so is left. Left is also spelled with 4 letters. So starboard is not, right is also not 4 letters. So port, left, left, port. You got 4 letters on port, 4 letters on the left. So you always know which one port is because left and port are also, they're both 4 letters. I don't know why. I learned that a long time ago, and I never forget it. So hopefully you guys, starboard is right, port is left, or port is nice at Christmas. That's funny. All right, so we're gonna haul these pots. We're coming up on them pretty soon here. Oh, you said Feldon. What up, G? That's funny. I thought you were saying what up, G to me. I didn't see the Feldon part. Where are our pots? Oh, they're right there. I couldn't even see them. Look at that sunshine coming up, though, huh? Gotta slow down here, back up, kind of getting the zone, but perfect timing for us grabbing these pots because we gotta watch the sunrise. All the seagulls are out flying around already. I'm telling you, this game, you can kind of follow the seagulls around because the seagulls, I swear, are like right above where the fish are. That's kind of how it happens in real life too. When you got a school out there, the seagulls are trying to eat too, you know? Yeah, look at that pretty sunrise. I love it. That's what makes this game super enjoyable. It's just the scenery. Like, look at that, man. Oh, jeez. Loving it. Or what up, OTG? That's funny. G is fine too. It's like short. All right, OTG. Oh, there's our other string right there. Already on top of it. It's hard to see those with that reflection of that sun coming in. Well, we're getting something here. You sat here for too long, but it looks like we're not getting zeros. All right, so what we're looking at here, what do we got of time? Almost 20 hours. These are, we gotta hurry up and get over here and start getting these because these are like prime time. I don't remember dropping these. Did I put those over there? That is such a weird spot to have gear. I don't remember dropping those. I thought we put 22 right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why is 22 way up here? 22 should be right next to 20. 22 should be in between 21 and 23. Why is 22 way up here? 6 hours, 34 minutes. It should be right where we put it, because we went 20, 21, 22, 23, and then we were out, right? Why is this way up here? It's so weird. Oh, that's actually where it is. These are still hauling, huh? And see, now this one's red, so we're actually, that one might just end up being a blank. But these guys are still sorting. All right, now we're, oh yeah, we're still going. There's some lobsters in there. One. One keeper. Yeah, look at that sunshine coming up, though. Isn't that so pretty? ODG. Sounds like some kind of bad attempt at health food energy drink. That's funny. All right, we got a buoy here. All right, I'm right on top of the buoy almost, so let's go ahead and swing out like that. Yeah, the sunrise and sunsets in this game are awesome looking. For being a 4-year-old game, it looks amazing. Yeah, no fish were caught. I called that, didn't I? I called that. I said no fish were going to be in there. But what we have to do actually right now is we have to swap our crew over, because we have to kind of hustle on this. So we'll get this guy over here doing our 10 pots. This guy will go on repair. This guy will go on prepping the bait. And she is cooking still. She's always cooking. Yeah, boy. That's a funny one. I think, see what our numbers are. Ooh, our numbers are freaking low right here, though. Maybe we don't want to set right here. Maybe I'll drop south and see if our numbers are better. Even if we get a little bit closer to our string that we dropped. But we're hauled down this way. Maybe I'll just swing all the way around. Hopefully our numbers are better here. Are you laughing at what Feldon said? The yeah, boy. Yeah, Feldon's a pretty clever guy, huh? He got some funny stuff. Alright, just kill the engine here for a second till he's ready. Yeah, because we have 150 pots on board. Definitely got to make some room. Yeah, I really don't. I'm tripping out about why this is way up here. Because we were 21, 22, 23. We were in a row there, and then all of a sudden it's way up here. I don't fish up here. I've been fishing right here over and over again. Probably by the time we're done with this whole thing, I bet we're all the way down into here by the time we're done chasing these lobsters on this season. Because we started way up here, and then just kept working our way all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Like we've hauled so many pots, thousands of pots. I wonder if we can check on how many pots we've actually got. We'll go ahead and drop that, speed up the engine here. Let's go, baby, let's go. I wish that little splashy sound was not there either. But if they made a new game now of this, I think it'd be great. So yeah, like I said before, we'll drop it down to about a third power while he's doing his gear stack, and maybe just even a little bit lower there. 25% power. Yeah, the orange boat, look at that thing, pops right at the light. Oh yeah. I like it. I'm glad we switched it to orange. Like really, like if you own a boat and you have it orange, it's so visible, you can see it so far away. But if I own a boat in real life, it'd probably be black or dark blue or dark green with white and other contrasting colors. But I'm not sure if I would own an orange boat in real life. But if you did, The bottom of it's black, which kind of has good contrast because right at the water line there, it kind of has that black hull on the bottom. I guess there's enough other colors on it to where it does pretty good. Oh, we better set that one. We gotta hurry. Speed up again, throttle up, get the gear off deck. Yeah, we'll slow back down. Yeah, just trying to make some room on deck. I wish we could fit a lot more pots. See all the seagulls are out there, right? I swear the seagulls would be like right on top. Let's see what our numbers are right here, actually. They're not too shabby, not too great either, right in between. I'm just trying to dump some gear off so we can make our rounds and get some more gear picked up. Excuse me. Because we are looking at 20-hour soak on all these. There, that's prime time picking up right now. We just gotta make room to fit 100 pots on board. That's the fun thing with simulators sometimes. The thrill of the game is just checking out the scenery and the visuals. Yeah, I agree. And with this game, they did a good job with the way it all looks and stuff. As I was saying, if they did this game like a newer version of this game, I think it would be really good. Slow way back down. It's kind of going fast there. There is that other one. There's also this one too. It's called Fishing North Atlantic Scallops. It's a different kind of DLC to add on to that. Well, maybe that's a newer kind of improved stuff. And also this other version of it as well. There's also, was that Burnett Sea or Barrett Sea? There's also another one. It's like the same game as this, just a different part of it, you know? Different map, I believe. That one could be, I think that one might be newer. So maybe having that one a little bit newer might have a little bit more improvements on some of the animations of the characters and stuff like that. But if they made a game like a fresh game like this coming up here, you know, it'd be almost 5 years later, they'd probably make a super awesome new version of this, you know? I should find out who the maker and all the stuff is on this game and like do some research to find out if they do actually have a play. What happened to all my pots? Where'd all my pots go? They just went plunk. And then is the buoy gonna go? There it goes, finally. Which is fine. He was already starting to bait up new pots while that buoy was still sitting on deck. Yeah, now the sun is up. Probably turn off a little bit of these lights because we're just dropping gear right now. We'll go ahead and we'll just turn off everything. Yeah, I don't know. It gets so dark back there without the work lights on, though. Everything else is off right now. We're all good to go. That's what's weird is like they could work. Like, let's see if I jump out here. Oh, let me actually go ahead and drop this set real quick. Also want to, yeah, our numbers are looking okay under us still. All right, so that one's good. What I want to do though, oh, not that. When we go out here, it's like pretty good lighting, you know, when you're actually on deck. You kind of see, I guess it is still a little dark. Once the sun's right up overhead, it's a little bit better on deck without the lights on, but yeah, having the lights on is, you just see everything. Look at this, just the work lights. To see the terrible animations of the characters. Yeah, A nice little string of pots we have back there behind us. String of strings. Like we've done what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 6 of them down, which will be 60 pots. Right now on board we have 100 on board right now. So I think actually after this one, we'll let's see. I'm gonna see what our numbers look like here with the sonar kind of dying down just a little bit. All right, so I think we're just gonna set one more string right here, which will get us under our pot limit. You know, if we do all these strings, 1, 2, 3, yeah, it shows 1 through 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it skips 4, skips skips 4, 2 and 4 skipped. Oh, 2 and 4 down here. Let's see. Sometimes the numbers are all, when you do single pots, and the first time I was doing individual pots, I had a mess going. I had pots everywhere, and I was like, oh, pick up this one, go over there to pick up that one, like back and forth. Then finally what I did, I picked up all my gear. I'm like, all right, I'm doing strings in a row, string in a row, string in a row. That's what I was doing, individual pots. All right, so we're gonna pull this up here. I'll leave him on bait. This guy will go ahead and throw in the sorting the crabs right now, because he's doing repairs. Our boat is all the way good to go. All right, that'll be his last string as soon as he's done there. I don't want him getting more ready, so we're gonna swap him over now. Swap him over now. And then we'll go ahead and speed up here and drop this last string. I never knew I could pull up that menu. It's kind of nice that I can have that. Oh, we don't want to rescue. No. We don't want to rescue. I do have boat insurance, but I'm not trying to get rescued for no reason. All right, so we're dropping this one off. Numbers are looking all right. I see more popping up there on the radar sonar. But now we're gonna haul up here and see if we can't get some nice catchings before we have to come down here and start hauling this gear. Still so weird that one's out there. And of course, this guy in this boat he's sitting right on top of our gear. The first buoys that we have to go and grab, he's like sitting there right next to one, so that's where we're aiming. But if you guys look though, the seagulls are like right around here too, which I feel like when the seagulls are there, that's where the fishing is, you know. Ships at Sea is the newest game from, is that Miscellaneous Games, the creator of this one. Came out. Oh, Ships at Sea is the newest one. Came out in 2024. Oh, okay. Is it fishing though, or what's the Ships at Sea off? Look at that. Thanks, Feldon. Because if it came out 4 years later after this one, I imagine it's pretty tight, and we might have to start playing that one. But that is it Barrett Sea, I think, or whatever? That one's pretty cool. But at the same time, this game is it's a vast game. It's a big game. There's a lot of different types of fishing, and we've only done one type. We've only done lobster fishing, so it'd be nice to get on here and do a little bit different fishing before we switch to another game. But I'll look into it if the game is if it's a badass fishing game, a boating fishing game. I might look into playing that. Feldon says, yeah, it looks like a mix of commercial fishing, cargo, hauling, and other stuff. Heck yeah, I'll have to look into that. Oh, this dude is like, he's waiting to haul our pots. Watch out, dude. That's that orange boat, right? Look at this. We got a bigger orange boat now. Get out of here, orange boat. I'm surprised he's still sitting here, though, to be honest. All right, dude, wake up and get out of our area, orange boat. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. We're hauling the mother load right now. I bet we're gonna see some amazing numbers compared to earlier. We are in prime time spot. Numbers on the ground are looking really good. We'll just go ahead and do that. We'll kill the engine right now. And then I would like to just jump out here and kind of see what the boys are up to. Sorting with one hanging, it's always good. What do we got in here, huh? That's not a keeper. That's not a keeper. That's not looking good so far. That's not a keeper. That's not a keeper. I don't know. Doesn't look so hot so far. Load the cannons hard to port. Let's broadside those land... What? Land lubbers? You're a land lubber. There's no land on Waterworld. It's got a new subscriber, the Casual Gamer. What's up, man? Welcome to the channel. That's not a keeper. This isn't looking like the mother lode so far, chat. But like I said too, we are kind of on the tail end. We're kind of here on the back. I was pretty sure those pots went down kind of in a good spot, but at the same time, if you guys remember from the last stream, we dumped all these pots very similar to how we dumped these pots, and that was just to make room on deck. So we were kind of behind the run. The ones that are down in here, like the front of the Lobster school or whatever you call it, these guys are down here. So we were kind of on the tail end, but we were kind of in the hot zone. But a lot of numbers there, but at the same time, it could have been a lot of numbers of small ones and not the big ones. The big ones are usually on the front of the pack, kind of leading the school. He said, "Are them scarvy dogs be trying to steal your lobsters, matey? Send them to Davy Jones' locker. Arr. Savvy." I'll have to go watch some Pirates of the Caribbean now, right? We're still hauling though, and they're sorting, and there's a pot hanging. Well, it might not be as bad as I think. It might be better than the pots from earlier, or the strings from earlier. But they are done with that one now. 3,400, not the worst, not the best. But if we get all 10 of these taken, or hauled in and taken in, if we do that 10 times in a row, we'll be looking pretty good on our fill. Pretty much, yep. Come on, boys. What do we got? What do we got? All right, I hear some good numbers going in. That's what I'm talking about. All right, this string is looking righteous, which means what I want to do real quick is jump out and see if we can't go look at one of these big guys here. What do we got? That's not a keeper. I'll wait for the next one. Look at that, tote's getting full though, pretty good. That one's not a keeper. That one's just barely. That one, I'm getting a bunch of. Why am I getting all the small ones? Oh, there's a big mamma jamma. That's what we want there, right there, chat. Just want to throw that one back in there before I couldn't. All right, so these guys are just about done with this string. Let's go ahead and pull up on our next one. This could be a good string, though. It's gonna be a good haul we're doing right now. Isaac just leveled up too. One of my guys, he just leveled up on something. The more you have your crew work, the more you have them around, the more they'll level up. What is that buoy in front of us? That buoy looks like it's underwater, right? This one? Oh, barely floating. There you go. So that one's going like under the water though. All right, we'll just go ahead and sit right here so we're ready. But it's good. They're still sorting. A good sign. I hope we get like 5 grand from this one. That was the last pot of this string. See what we get. Come on, baby. Big numbers. What do we got? Almost 5,000. There we go. 49.78. That's good. Let's keep doing those numbers over and over again. We'll be looking okay. Next, it'd be nice if we could get all these strings in here, fill the boat, turn back around, maybe drop gear. Let's see, while they're hauling, let's get our strategy going here. Right now we're at 10,600. Hopefully we can pick all these up, and let's see what our time is on this string. 8-9 hours. So I think what we could do, which might work out okay, is pick all these up. I think we have enough room on board to pick up all these pots. And we're going to swing back around, and probably from about here, we'll start dropping another string out in front of these lobsters that are coming down this way. We'll look at our numbers, but we'll drop our next string right down through here, as they are kind of moving down this way. I wish you could just right click and, oh, you can just right click and delete them. I wish you could spawn them out. You should go like have just the lobster like floating here and go chunk 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 instead of like clicking and dragging each one over. That's about where they're moving. Not so much up here anymore. So we're trying to just stay in front of the school of them there. Let's see how we looking, boys. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to drop off a bunch of our pots before hauling in. I at least want to drop 10 strings, so we have a 10 string kind of run. And maybe I'll even sell off some more pots, because I can only hold 200. So at the end of the season, I have to end with 200. I can't have more than that. We don't have storage, so I have to end up getting rid of pots. But if we could have, I don't know, I want like 300. If we could have like 10, I think that's a good rotation. If we could have like 3 10 strings, you know, 10 strings, 3 10 string runs there. I should not, it's weird because each one's a string, right? But if we could have 3 10 string runs going back and forth, I think our timeline between those is manageable. But we just gotta make sure we have, you know, if we could have 300 pots and then maybe some on board, but we have to have enough room on board to be able to haul 10 strings each time, which is 100. So right now, like on board, we have 114. You know, we wouldn't be able to haul that many, so it'd be nice to get one more string down and then, you know, sell what we got, type of thing. Maybe I'll keep a couple extra because we have 10 strings there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 there. So maybe we'll drop 13 strings, or at least we'll keep 30 extra pots on board after we sell. That's what we'll do. This one's taking a while. Hopefully it's a good one. And numbers are stacking up. They just went through a whole tote there. Yep, get through it. Let's see. Let's see. They're at the end here. I'm going to go ahead and scoot up. Oh, man. See if you get too close to your buoys, how it dinged it, and it said -7 on the hull. So now we got -7% on our maintenance. But once our guys are done, we're dropping pots, our guys can work on the maintenance there and fix up the boat. Oh, I didn't even notice that we were going in reverse. We were hauling pretty fast backwards there. And I also want to see real quick what we got for that last one. Catch 3,100. So it wasn't the best one. It wasn't the worst one. And now we're at 13,827. Let's go ahead and shut down, and let's go ahead and go see what the boys got for us. That's a good looking pot. That's not a keeper though. There's that one. But lobsters are filling up in there. A lot of times that's what I watch for, is that toad filling up. That's a big one there. That one's not a keeper. Oh, look at that one. That's the best one tonight so far, chat. Look at that big old fatty here. That's what we want. That's a keeper there, baby. That's a big old one. Oh, and that'll fill the boat getting those. And the fact that he's hanging out waiting, looks like we might have some good ones. Come on, throw it in the... Why won't you throw it away? We don't want that one. There it goes. That's a nice big keeper there as well. That's a nice keeper there. Not too huge on that one, but definitely a keeper. That one's just small. That one's small. Ooh, that's a big old keeper there, baby. All right, so we're not looking too bad on this one. Got some okay numbers out here. And he's done. Let's go ahead and hurry up and get on this next string. My guys have a pretty well built up endurance too. When I first hired them, they would get tired pretty quick. And actually, two of the guys were on my last boat with me. And when I got a new boat, I was able to have more crew. So I hired one more guy, and I hired the girl. I at least want to have one female on board. I say that's good luck. Not my fault. She's a good cook. She could be out here hauling gear for all I care if that was her better attribute. But I think she was what I did when I was picking crew, I picked the best guy first. And then the second one was the second best guy. And then the third one was the next one, and the next best one was the girl, so she got on board. So I tried to pick whatever the best options that I had were. Even though they cost more to get a better percentage, all the stuff, they do a better job. Your gear gets hauled faster, your pots get baited and set faster, stuff gets cooked faster. Everything's better if your crew is better, right? And that just makes sense. That's how it is in real life. You have a shitty crew, you got not that good of an operation going. Yeah, sorting, like if you have guys that are sorting the pots and they're not that experienced, there'll be a lot of smalls. Or like undersized, and each undersized $1,000 fine. So they could end up costing you 20 grand if you have an inexperienced guy sorting your lobsters. There's a fine margin between keeper and not keeper. So even my crew are really good. The last load we did, there were 4 undersized, cost me $4,000 fine. So if you have like a crappy crew, and the guys don't know how to haul or sort your fish and stuff, you get more fines. So paying the experienced workers, you get the more experience. You know what I mean? Just like in anything in the whole world, you get what you pay for. All right, those guys are done. Let's get up on this next one. What do we got though with that, huh? What'd that string give us? What do we got? That was a good one. What did we get? Only 2,500? I figured we would have got a lot more than that. And now we're at almost 21,000 on board. And we still have a few more. After this one, we got 4 more strings to hit. We'll go ahead and shut the boat down. Let's jump out and see how the boys are doing. We'll just listen to them sort for a second. I just like hearing that clunk, clunk, clunk. Because all I hear is cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. There's some nice lobsters in those pots. Bunch of keepers. That's a good sign. When you haul up blanks, you look down in the pot down there. It's like the animation's okay. The lobsters look all small and stuff, almost like crawdads. They look like really small lobsters, but when you see them crawling around in there, it's good. That's numbers. That was a small one, but usually when you hear a good chunk, you see them going away in there. Like, that's a good pot there. Some pretty big ones. Yeah, a bunch of keepers in that one. That's good. But yeah, if we could continue to hit, like, let's see, what I really need to fill the boat. We need 20,000, 24,000 to hit the boat. So it'd be nice to hit, like, you know, 3,000 or 4,000 on each one of these here or so to get us pretty full before going in. And now we also have 147 pots on board. Yeah, after these we will have, yeah, 7 with these way. I'm still tripping out why these are way up here. It should be right where we put them, right here. Yeah, I don't know, maybe those buoys are there, just a glitch in the game and put them way up here. But when we go back into town, I'll have to go swing by there and see if our gear is sitting there, because if it is, I'm just going to pick it up. I don't want it sitting way over here. But I'm going to drop 10 strings on the way back down, like I said. We'll come down here. I don't want to be up here setting. I think I want to be in here setting all the way down. It may be down like into here setting. Then we'll set enough gear to come down in here, saving 30 pots to make, that'll be 100, 200, and then with the 3 missing off of here, that'll make 300 total that we can have in the water at one time. And we'll haul back to Yarmouth and make some money. All right, let's go. That's our last pot there for that string. What do we got, Chad? What do we got? 4,000? That'd be nice. Got 4K. 3,100, which isn't that bad. It's not too bad. Got 20, almost 24. We need 20,000 to fill the boat. So with these coming up right here, if we were able to hit 5,000 per string on average, our boat would be perfectly stuffed. But we'll probably get about 2,500 on each one of these. So we'll be a bit under, but you never know. It could be one of these just cram full of lobsters. We'll see. Like I said, this was that string that we had to place just because we were trying to get rid of gear. So it wasn't perfectly placed like we would like it to be, like we're going to do in a minute. But at the same time, we were seeing good numbers here, but it could have been a bunch of small ones that we were seeing. We'll just go hang out here and hopefully seeing some good numbers on those. I'm all out of coffee. Which is probably good. I probably don't need any more coffee today. Be all wound up. I suppose I could jump out and help them sort. Maybe they'll go just a little bit quicker. They are taking a little bit of time because there's a lot going on here, I think. Let's get us a fresh pot. Let's do it. There's a couple in there. Oh, that's a nice big keeper. I like to see it. That one's a small one. Small one. Really small one. And a big old fat one. I like it. Where's your tote there, buddy? There you go. That's a big keeper there. Look how long that body of that guy is. That's a big old one. That one's not. That one's not. Oh, now they're waiting on me. See, it goes a lot faster if I'm helping sort. A perfect song for right now. Oh. I just totally wrecked my boat there. I wouldn't think a buoy would like damage your boat that bad, right? It's a floating piece of rubber. Boat would just bounce right off of them. Or they would bounce right off your boat, right? It would like steel. Like it didn't even budge, you know? You could totally push a buoy around with your boat in real life. I'll go ahead and shut down right here. I'm gonna jump out and give these boys a hand. They already went through that pot. Not the best sign. That one, I'm not gonna risk it. I can see some of the eyes there. These pots aren't looking too awesome. That's a keeper though. The fact that he was, see, I can still see part of the eyes there. That one's going back. Yeah, this string is not that good. See, there's almost nothing in that one. Not good. Let's just jump back up top here. Numbers are looking pretty low, and we are at the, see how we're way up here in this area. Once we get down in here in these zones, that's when we're going to be really hitting them. Yeah, sorting is too easy right now. See how many pots we got on board. 168, getting them. Alright, let's get it, let's get it. That was only 1,200, by the way. It was not a very good. We definitely aren't going to fill the boat, but we're still going to be finishing these up here. We'll swing around and drop 10 strings off, and then we'll haul back to Yarmouth and sell our gear again. But we're already going to be over $1 million. We'll be at like 1.25 mil already. And pretty much if we keep stuff in the boat and hauling back in before the end of the season, we'll be able to get up to the good money range. You know, we'll have some definitely some decent money coming up. And loans too. I think we could go, oh, not that one. It's maybe it's just in here. Yeah, finances, loans, oh, debt free. So I can't check right now what it is because we're not actually at the bank. I'd like to take a big loan out, maybe $2 million loan right now. And in this game, if we play it right and we take the loan out to get the gear that we want and the boat we want, it's profitable. Like we could pay that back and then make money. So like my goal in this game is to have like the most badass boat for every type of fishing. And then every season that comes up, I can just jump in my boat and just go. Because like worst case scenario, we could sell this boat and get, like say we have to get a little bit more money to get our next big baddie boat, like a lobster crab boat or something. I will sell this boat and all the stuff with it to get that, if that's what it takes. Because then if we do that, it wouldn't take very much to get enough money made to rebuy this boat again, you know? So whatever we have to do to invest what we have to, you know, to do what we have to do. But ideally, what I would like to do is make enough money right now to be able to buy our next boat. Had to throw some thrusters on there for a sec. It's tight, son. So tight. Just how we like it, right? Nice and tight. Come on, stay away from that pot. It's gonna stay away from that buoy. It's gonna ding our little hull. I think this one's a better load than the last time. We're almost at 30,000 on board, but I was hoping for 44,000. This one will probably put us. Like, hopefully we're getting like 3,000 out of this one. For 2,500, that'll put us at like 32. So we'll be a bit under for a full haul to town, but we're gonna go still empty our boat out and get ready for our next. I think these next strings we're gonna do are gonna be the real good ones. Just because that one was 2,700, almost 2,800, not too bad. But while they pull this in, I know it's not realistic, but we're gonna go ahead and kind of swing back around here and haul everything in. Or sorry, get everything ready to place. We're gonna go swing down around here and kind of get ready to start dropping gear. And yeah, usually you're not full blast while they're hauling the line in. You know, you could probably lose gear, damage your catch. You know, if you're doing something like that, you got to be. Unless you're doing like single pot haul, you can haul pretty quick. But when you're hauling a whole string, you gotta, especially if you have that many, like 8 pots sitting on a string, like in the water, you have so much tension on your block. Like the block is this part up here, like you're actually, where it's actually pulling the gear in. It's called a block. But there'd be so much tension on this, it'll probably snap your line or strain your gear, you know, if you're hauling a full blast like that. All right, so we're hauling the right direction. Just hoping we're getting some good numbers on this last one. Nothing too impressive so far. If it could put us at like 3,500 for a load, that's 350 grand that we could go get. So it's not the end of the world, but stuff in the boat is definitely the best move if you can. But you know, it all depends on how many strings you have out. But if you have too many strings out, you can't haul all your gear or all your lobsters. You lose them. Gotta throw them back. If you don't have enough, you know, it's just like a balance. You gotta have enough room on deck. You gotta have enough room in the storage, you know, for your catch, and get them in the right time to come back out to haul your next round. So it is a balancing act, you know, and you never know what you're gonna get. That's why it's called fishing, right? Not catching. It should be called what? Catching the North Atlantic. Oh, we're definitely fishing. We don't know what we're gonna get. Let's see what we get though on this last one. What you guys got? So 2,700. So we're at 30, just under 35 grand. 35,000 in the haul. But yeah, we're gonna swing around, we'll drop these off, we'll head back to town, we'll sell, we'll rebait, do all that stuff that we need to do, refuel, probably fix the hull. Which reminds me real quick, these guys can actually go and throw some, not that dude actually. This guy can just rest for now, these two can get busy working. But that is gonna be the end of this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. It was a lot of fun. But I'm going to start getting off here and getting ready for the next stream because we're going to be on FS25 here in a little while. So thanks a lot. If you guys are enjoying this stuff, make sure you comment below and hitting that like button. And I'll see you guys in a little while over FS25. So take care, everybody. I'll see you in a little bit. Guys, I'll have a great rest of your night.